Hello there and welcome to another one of these Lexical Lab 1 minute English videos. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our website www.lexicallab.com to find out more about the online courses we offer. This morning, when I was on my way back from doing a brief shop down on the main road, I ran into an old friend of mine from the neighbourhood who I haven't seen for ages. And as we were chatting, I mentioned the fact that I hadn't seen her out and about. And she started complaining about how busy she'd been, how she's snowed under with work, how she hasn't really been able to get out much at all, and how horrible January is and how badly she's been suffering from the January blues. I was a bit taken aback by this response and wasn't really sure what to say, so I just tried to be positive and say, hey, sounds horrible, maybe you should try and take a day off or take a couple of days off if you can. She looked at me as though I was mad, snorted and said, "Pwah, chance would be a fine thing." If you say chance would be a fine thing, you basically mean I'd love to do the thing that you've just said, but I honestly don't have the chance, so I'm not able to do it. We often use this expression as a response to suggestions that people make. So maybe if you're complaining that you're stuck behind your desk too often and you've been putting on weight and your friend says, look, you should maybe try and do a bit more exercise, maybe join a gym or go out running or something. Pwah, chance would be a fine thing. You think I've got time for that kind of thing? Or maybe if you're complaining that your social life is a bit boring and you're not meeting any new people, and a friend suggests that you should get out a bit more, try and meet a few more people. Pwah, chance would be a fine thing. I don't have time or money for that sort of thing. We also sometimes use it when maybe people make suggestions about things that could happen to us. So maybe you've recently split up with your partner, your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and a friend of yours suggests that, maybe you should join a local dance class, or maybe you should join a kind of dating organisation or something, that maybe you'll meet someone in the near future. Pwah, chance would be a fine thing. Who's going to be interested in someone like me? My favourite ever example of hearing this phrase was when I was in a queue to try and get into a shop during lockdown, and there was a kind of socially distanced queue outside this big garden store near where I live. And there was a street preacher going along trying to convert people. And he stopped the old lady in front of me and said, "Excuse me, madam, are you a sinner?" She looked him up and down, laughed and said, "Pwah, chance would be a fine thing. I haven't had the chance to sin for years now." If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button. Please share it with your friends, your students, your colleagues. And in the comments section below, we'd love to see examples of how you might use chance would be a fine thing.